Yo, I'm really not sure where to start today, to be honest. A drab first half from both sides, to say the least. We know this Liverpool team struggle against low blocks and are vulnerable to fast breaks, so I actually thought this would be a good matchup for West Ham against a deflated and much changed Liverpool team, and with Jared Bowen back in the side for them. In this video, I'm going to discuss Liverpool's ever-present struggles against low blocks, which players stood out and who disappointed, and I'll also be discussing the heated touchline disagreement between Mohamed Salah and Jurgen Klopp. The first half was really devoid of quality from both sides, but it was West Ham who took the lead after a comedy of errors from Liverpool. Jarell Kwanzaa, I think it was, who was also at fault for the second goal today, plays a square pass to Endo, who miscontrols it, which presented a great chance for West Ham to score, which was blocked by Virgil van Dijk and went out for a corner. From the resulting corner, Liverpool switch off, West Ham plays short, Mohamed Kudus crosses for Jared Bowen, who scores a header without a single Liverpool player near him. Shocking. It is getting hard to watch this Liverpool team against low blocks, hopeful cross after hopeful cross, the majority of which were meat and drink for the likes of Kurt Zouma and Angelo Ogbonna. They will head those away all day long. The few headers that Cody Gakpo did win, he didn't head the ball with any conviction or direction. I thought Harvey Elliott was particularly guilty of jinking back inside onto his favourite left foot and just drifting crosses into the box that favoured the opposition's goalkeeper and central defenders. Things did improve in the second half when we were more measured in West Ham's half. Luis Diaz in particular was starting to play the right pass at the right time as opposed to aimlessly crossing it into the box. Ryan Gravenberch seemed to be making a more conscious effort to get into the box more, and he did have a few decent chances as a result. It sounds like quite a strange thing to say, but Liverpool played relatively well today, but struggled massively in both boxes. Profligate in front of goal again, and struggling with the fundamentals of defending have cost his team more points. Diaz seems to be the only player that has an imagination when he picks up the ball and faces up the opposition's fullback. It's worth mentioning at this point as well that Diaz, in many of these recent poor performances, he's been one of the standout players. He's always tried to take responsibility and take the game to the opposition. Harvey Elliott got his chance from the start today and didn't do enough in my opinion. I don't think that's his best position, to be fair, on that right wing, but he's going to have to do much more than he did today to shake this impact sub-tag that he seems to have at the moment. I thought Endo was awful, particularly in the first half. I could just copy and paste my criticisms of him from previous videos. Technically poor, unnecessarily safe in possession, too easily sucked in by opponents, and gives away a frustrating amount of needless free kicks. He started a lot of games for us this season, and he wouldn't get into Arsenal or Manchester City's squads. There are some positives to take from today's game. I thought that was Ryan Gravenberch's best performance. He takes the ball so well in the half turn. He was forward thinking with his passing, showcased some of that excellent dribbling that we know he has, and didn't hold on to the ball as much as he usually does. He still lacks awareness at times, but I thought that was a really encouraging performance from the 20-year-old. His compatriot Cody Gakpo also did relatively well. He made the ball stick in situations where Darwin Núñez wouldn't, and he has looked a more confident player recently, but he's still not displaying any signs of being a killer in front of goal. I also thought Trent and McAllister linked up really well today, and they were probably the two most creative players on the pitch. I don't usually like speaking about incidents that happen off the pitch. I'd rather stick to the football. But witnessing the argument between Mohamed Salah and Jurgen Klopp tells you just how tense things are at the club at the moment. I have no idea what it was about, but it did seem like Klopp approached Salah in a fit of pique after West Ham's second goal, and Salah didn't like what the manager had to say. Salah seemed furious, pointing at Klopp as he shouted back, with Darwin Núñez, of all people, acting as peacekeeper. It is worth mentioning that Klopp did say that him and Salah spoke about it in the dressing room after the game and that it's done with. However, and what I can only describe as an arrogant Mohamed Salah did say that there would be fire today if he spoke when questioned after the game. He's certainly not doing his best to play this down. Does anyone have any idea what that was about? Was it simply that Salah took too long to get himself ready and Klopp actually wanted to bring him on before West Ham scored the second goal? Anyway, that's all for me. As always, please let me know what you agree with or what you disagree with in the comment section below. Are there any talking points from today's game that you think I've missed? Again, do let me know your thoughts. Lastly, please give the video a like and subscribe for more football related content. Over 95% of people who watched my last video weren't subscribed, so do give me some support if this sort of content is for you. Thanks for watching.